Coming up in sports, Tyler will catch us up on all the weekend playoff action and also see what local seniors closed out their career with series wins. We'll have that and more next in sports. You're watching News 20 at 5.
The College of Law's rich tradition of excellence dates back to its original founding. In 1949, a division of law was established at the then Florida A&M College, and the first class was admitted in 1951. In 1966, the Florida Board of Control, later known as the Board of Regents, withdrew its permission for FAMU to admit law students. 2 years later, the law school graduated its last class. Before it closed its doors, the school graduated a total of 57 students who have made significant contributions to the legal profession. In 2000, FAMU's College of Law was reestablished, this time in Orlando, after the Florida legislature gave the green light. 5 years later, the College of Law graduated its first class of 57 students. In 2009, the College of Law became fully accredited by the American Bar Association.
I am Dean Leroy Purnell, ranked #1 for diversity in legal education. We are the FAMU College of Law. Great things are happening at FAMU every day.
The College of Education is considered the cornerstone college of FAMU. In 1887, it was the first and only college, the first and only department, and the first major. For many years, the college has been a top producer of education professionals among historically black colleges and universities. It is housed in the newly renovated Gore Education Center. The College of Education provides the relevant curriculum for elementary, secondary, and graduate education programs supporting 9 undergraduate degrees and 6 graduate degrees, including a doctoral degree in educational leadership. Students also complement their studies by taking classes in the College of Social Sciences, Arts and Humanities, and the College of Science, Technology, and Mathematics.
I am Dr. Patricia Green Powell, Interim Dean for the College of Education, where we prepare transformative teachers and leaders. Great things are happening at FAMU every day.
Welcome back. I'm Tyler Blunt with sports. The Florida State Lady Seminoles softball team closed out their 2014 campaign with the ACC shutout of Georgia Tech. The win was the 47th of the year for the Lady Noles. Also with the win, the ladies were crowned ACC regular season champions. They will be the #1 seed in the upcoming ACC tournament on May 8th through May 10th. And once again, the Noles will play Georgia Tech in a 1 versus 8 seat matchup. Florida State is currently sitting in 6th place overall in the national rankings. The Florida A&M softball team completed their series sweep over visiting South Carolina State this weekend. With the 3 wins in the conference, it keeps the Lady Rattlers in sole possession of 2nd place in the MEAC South. The series clincher came in a 5-4 win Sunday afternoon. The game featured a home run in the bottom of the 3rd inning and was closed out by great pitching. Next up for the ladies will be a division series matchup with the Lady Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman. Rattler senior guards Reggie Lewis and Jamie Adams may be done playing basketball in college, but their journey in hoops is just starting. FAMU TV20 sports reporter Shayna has the story.
On a Saturday afternoon, Reggie Lewis and Jamie Adams were out enjoying their favorite sport, basketball. With the recent firing of Coach Clement Johnson, the players have to go to outside gyms or the FAMU Rec Center to play.
Basketball, it started when I was about three years old. My dad started putting the ball in my hands, and I just started working hard on my game, and then that was from there it kind of took off.
Lewis stays in the gym so that he can be ready when he is recruited. Lewis signed with Global Sports Network and chose that agency because he said they didn't just want his money, but wanted to get to know him. Jamie Adams, who will also be going overseas, talks about how he feels about leaving the country for the first time.
It's going to be an adjustment and transition. looking at it as an opportunity for me to better my career, to grow as a player, and just transition into manhood. I'm gonna have to be on my own, paying my own bills, so that's gonna be, an adjustment for me too.
These two men have been the spearhead for the Rattlers basketball teams these last few seasons and love to compete with each other one-on-one. Adams was the MEAC Player of the week of January 20th, 2014. More than 6,717 Americans play overseas. For over the last 25 years, American basketball players have gone overseas and made a name for themselves. Even Jamie Adams' older brother, Jerome Randall, who was the top scorer at UCLA Berkeley before graduating, is now playing overseas in Turkey. There are still some Americans who choose not to play overseas because of the rowdy culture of the game, an article in the University of Georgia newspaper said. The draft, though, is set for this summer, at which time Lewis and Adams will find out what team they will go to. FAMU TV 20, I'm Shana Thomas.
To stay up to date with players for their stats and watch replays of games while they are overseas, you can go online to EUROBasket.com. Switching to the NBA playoffs, down one game, the Indiana Pacers dug deep to pull off a Game 4 win in Atlanta. Picking up the action late in the fourth quarter, Paul George put the load on his back to get his team over the hump. He scored a game-high 24 points on the night to go along with 10 rebounds and 5 assists. George was aided by forward David West, who scored 18 points. With the tight game, Atlanta still had a chance to tie the game late, but faltered with the Jeff Teague turnover. Game 5 is tonight, back in Indiana. Staying on the hardwood, the Miami Heat continue to dominate their series against the Charlotte Bobcats. After gaining an early lead for the Bobcats, the Heat was turned on by LeBron James and the rest of the team. James, after scoring on a breakaway dunk, sparked a 10-2 run in the middle of the third quarter. The Heat now lead the series 3-0 with a chance to sweep tonight in Charlotte. Already up 2-1 in their first round series against the Chicago Bulls, the Washington Wizards tightened their grip on the series with the Game 4 win. Even without lead forward Nene, the Wizards still got the job done. The Wizards dominated the game all throughout, leading by margins of 10 or more in the game. Trevor Ariza led his team with the playoff career-high 30 points on the day. Washington now leads 3-1 in the series. Their next game is Tuesday back in Chicago. If the Wizards manage to close out on Tuesday, it will be their first series win since 2005. That'll do it for your sports. Back to you ladies at the desk.